Mic check one. 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 One. Mic check one.
Good evening from Lagos, the city where football pulses through its very streets. Welcome to yet another Nigerian Premier Football League action, which already is up and running. Match day 4, and IKORODU City set for a second home game after that 1-0 loss against Rangers a couple of days back. Right here at the Mobility Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos. IKORODU City up against NASARAWA United. These two teams who made the promotion from the NNL last season, clashing for the very first time in the history, but still winless inside the opening 3 match days, and hoping to capitalize and perhaps get themselves fully started in what has been a pretty slow start for them. And Anthony the Voice in the company of Emmanuel Atta, live and Propel Sports. This is NPFL Live, bringing you live action from Lagos for the very first time this season. We do hope to do more in the coming weeks. But of course, we're already up and running here, about 14 minutes of action played. IKORODU City nil, NASARAWA United nil. And what has been a very cagey opening 14 minutes or thereabout. Well, just for the records, both sides really positive in their opening exchanges here. Bright, also Gabe, the man in charge of IKORODU City, lining up here with the 3-5-2 setup, making just one change from that 1-0 loss against Enugu Rangers on this ground. And it's Chineme who drops to the bench for Tango Chilaka, who makes his very first start for IKORODU City in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Faith James is in goal. It's a back trio of Ngenge Leonard, Ohagulum Chibike. Well, that's a fine strike. And Tango Chilaka looking to find the top corner that time. Is in goal. It's a back trio of Leonard. Lost a fine strike. It's in midfielders. Kelechi John Bosco dipping midfield. Alongside him is Oyedoku Tosi and Salau Yusuf. Cole Ayomide and Bango Chilaka will be operating as the two forward players, hoping to complement each other up front. The other players on the bench, Damlari Aina, Adio Ganil signed from Beyond Limits, Alatsunji Abdul Malik, Rivio Ira played for Sporting Lagos on this ground last season. It's jumped ship this time. Shooting De Moses, Florentine and Adilani Shola, the other player completing the bench for manager Bright Jose Bagbai. Well, so much to look forward to this afternoon right here in Lagos, Nigeria. Kabiru Dogo with NASARAWA United, hoping that they can get this season finally up and running after narrowly losing to El Kanemi Warriors last time, a 4-3 loss. So Anas Yusuf on song. He, of course, the captain of the side, starts here up front for NASARAWA United. It's a back four of Emeka Onyema, Victor Collins, and just behind them is goalkeeper Galadima Mohammed. Kabir Balogun was signed from Kwara United, is on the right-hand side of defense, and Husseini Mubarak on the left. Tipping midfield is Uluka Chidera, Joshua John. Right in front of them is Sabo Gambo, and Anas Yusuf coming on the left-hand side. Abdusalam coming off the right, and Omar Ibrahim, the sole forward for the Solid Miners. On the bench is Ahmed Godwin. The reserve goalkeeper Savio Chiku, Uchenna Ode, Habibu Alakija, Kingo Sanga, a very experienced campaigner for the side. Shamasu Mohammed, Andrew Garba, and Teddo and Shimon Gonde completing the players on the bench for the Solid Miners. Well, it's been 17 minutes of action played right here in Lagos, and pretty different from the regular 4 p.m. kickoff game. This was scheduled for 3 p.m. and for those who maybe got the information late, maybe missed a couple of minutes, but you do have the opportunity to still be a part of the excitement right here on NPFL Live. Free kick for NASARAWA United as they look to, well, build something quite significant in the opening minutes of this. It's going to be whipped in long from Victor Collins, who joined from Remo Stars. Well, the centre referee in charge of proceedings here is Ikechukwu Taiwo from Rivers, assisted by Emil Tien, IK from Edo State, Augustine Onyeko from Akwa Ibom, and Oga Emmanuel, the fourth official from Cross River, responsible for ensuring that this game is well conducted in the highest standards. Now they come forward. Thango Chilaka, just in the half of the opposition. And, his pocket was picked there, almost very neatly, but won back immediately. Well, joining him in commentary duties this afternoon is Emmanuel Atta. Welcome to the new campaign, and really excited to have you here. What a day to look forward to. This one is very crucial, especially for IKORODU City, who needs to get up and running first. 3 points that can get this season started is significant, and up against a side who was in the lower division like they were last season. This has to be the best chance to get something significant.
Yeah, battle of the newcomers, if you ask me. These are two teams who yet to pick 3 points as far as this 2024-2025 Nigerian Premier Football League season is concerned. For IKORODU City, they kick-started their campaign in faraway Sani Abacha Stadium, where they lost 3-0 to the home side, Kano Pillars, the opening day of the Premier League. Yet to score a single goal in this game, but they also had a chance to get a goal in their Richardo match week 2 fixtures against Rangers, the defending champions, at the midweek fixtures, although they lost one goal in this very venue. Right now, 3 games, 1 draw, 2 lost from IKORODU City. It's opportunity for the Lagos-based team to get their first 3 points here on this ground. The best of the result they've gotten so far was last weekend in their away trip to Para United at the City of Ilorin Township Stadium, where they played full-time goalless draw. That was the only point they picked so far. And right now, Tony, in match day week 4, they need 3 points to keep the table rolling.
So far, so good. It's been pretty decent from the solid miners away from home. Just really, it's one of those games where it's hard to place your money because both sides can do something significant. NASARAWA United, established campaigners of the Nigerian Premier Football League. Yeah, they've had some challenges in recent times, but they're back to where they belong, and by every stretch of imagination, the bigger side in this fixture. But I mean, IKORODU City play at home right in front of the Lagos fans. It's not a very largely populated stadium here, but yeah, the fans well in their colors and their voices. Can they galvanize something here? And really, who could be the X factor for both sides?
Well, it's going to be a very pretty difficult one for the home side. Talking about IKORODU City, going by the ventures of what they've done so far. Like I said earlier on, 3 games, 2 lost, 1 draw so far for a team that was formed back in January 2022. You could possibly say yes, they have to give respect to their visitors, NASARAWA United, who have been in the league here before. And of course, though they had a better advantage coming to this game, 2 draws, 1 loss, 3 games so far, and this is the 4th game. They might just be that second team to get away victory here after Rangers, who did so the midweek rescheduled games in match day week 2.
Well, that's a foul, and it's Ohegbulam Chibike in jersey number 5. Actually, Onwe Kelechi John Bosco with the jersey number 30. A very tall lad in the middle of the park there. NASARAWA United looking to come away, and as Yusuf chops inside, and it's been watched very brilliantly by Ohegbulam Chibike to win that possession inside for Thangar Chilaka. Receives it in midfield now as they look to come away. The Yoga boys here, some really good defensive work that time. The Yoga boys here, some really good defensive work that time. The Yoga boys here, some really good defensive work that time. Laden, every time he gets on the ball, off the left, off the right, he could be a real handful.
Yeah, of course, is
off the left, off the right, he could be a real handful.
yeah, of course, is
off the left, off the right. He could be a real handful.
Yeah, of course, is
Off the left, off the right. He could be a real handful.
yeah, of course, is shared the person of Freedom Marvelous, who has been fantastic, and this is a few minutes into kickoff, but he has to sacrifice himself for the team. If not, Anajusu will have gotten a goal in this very first half.
John Bosco Kelechi, the header there. Now into Waliu Ojitoye, the captain of the side, looks up. Who can he find? Well defended at that time, but Victor Collins and Emeka Oyema now picked up now by Cole Ayomide in jersey number 15. Needs support, finds one in Waliu off the right-hand channel. Up against Victor Collins, looking for the cross. And that was watched actually by Emeka Oyema. I think that the assistant referee on that far side actually gives that as a goal kick. So apparently came off Thango Chilaka.
Yeah, the man from Edo State, Imoti and Ike, has that's a very tricky decision, but he could possibly say yes. He actually got that right.
Now the solid minus, an ass off this left-hand channel, looking for the far corner, just cannot find it. And the captain up the side, and we'll see that substitution now come on. It will be his very first minutes of the Nigerian Premier Football League. And well, not the very best of days for Freedom Marvelous. Delani coming on. His other name, Shola. Well, that's a very fine ball into the left-hand channel, the strike! Cole Ayomide just couldn't find the far corner. And it's the man who just came on, Adelani Shola, with that pass off the left-hand channel, off the right now, parting into the path of Cole Ayo. He just dragged it wide. And there you go, Oga boys knocking on the door.
A little bit of misconception of communication between the newcomer Adene and Ayo Cole. They could have done better if the language was clear. That would have been a golden touch for the number 7 who just came on to take the place of Marvelous. Fantastic one for the new man. You will have said a blessing in disguise. Freedom Marvelous going out, and Adene, his 7th shirt coming in combining with IKORODU to getting the first goal. But what they lacked there was a proper communication channel.
You know, the Oka boys had a pretty challenging start to the campaign. But of course, they are trying to pick themselves up gradually. Well, Leo Jitoi just couldn't get on the end of that. And that's Yusuf. The offside flag up against Omar Ibrahim. The man who spearheads the attack for the Solid Miners this afternoon. It was a 3-0 loss in the hands of Kano Pillars at the Mohammed Diko Stadium in Katsina. Well, that's a fine ball to Wali Ojetoye, now into the path of Tango Chilaka. And the touch is poor. Just gift that to Galadima Mohammed. Ojetoye has a bit of worry now, is currently on the turf. IKORODU City in their top white shorts with that touch of red to the numbering.
Wine-colored stockings.
Yeah, and the Solid Miners in their green top, green shorts and white for the numbering, attacking from right to left. IKORODU City from left to right.
I think the captain is back on his feet. He's been great in the defense line, coordinating and communicating alongside the men at the back line, aside the goalkeeper, Faith James, Hamsin Zodi, and Kelechi Tatishet. And he's been the man who has been trying to reduce the rate at which the back line misfired. They've considered 4 goals in the last 3 games already, 3 away at Mohammed Dimko Stadium against Kano Pillars, and of course they considered 1 here at home against visiting Rangers. So it's never too late to stop considering this first half. I mean, maybe try to get the first goal in the campaign.
Now they've got a chance to come forward down that far left-hand channel. Infield now. John Bosco just commanding possession alongside Salah Yusuf. Oh, that's a promising pass. The referee calls that back. And there's a challenge. And Salah Yusuf, before releasing the ball upfield, the center referee, Ikechukwu Taiwo from Rivers, calling that back for a free kick to IKORODU City.
Very bad tackle there from Joshua John, the midfield maestro for the visitors.
The free kick taking very short, and that called by the assistant referee on that far side. It's going to be an offside call. It was Harrison Muzondu who was looking to progress the ball off that far left-hand channel. Free kick for the Solid Miners. Well, it goes all the way to Faith James. Perhaps one of the more experienced legs in this particular team, Faith James, the goalkeeper, 24 years of age, has had NPFL experience prior with Wiki Tourist, 9 caps with Lobby Stars back in 2019. Also had a spell with Remo Stars as well. Call Ayomide on the turn and the strike, well saved by goalkeeper Galadima.
At least with his wealth of his experience, he can actually contribute to the growth and improvement of IKORODU City team for this season campaign in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Had stint with Wiki Tori, just as you said. Wiki Tori reminded me back in 2016 where Rangers won the league the last time. They ended that campaign 3rd on the league table with 57 points behind teams like Rivers United, who are 2nd and eventual champions, Enugu Rangers that year 2016. For a Wiki Tourist, for a player like Faith James, so had a stint with them back in 2019, his experience would definitely count as far as this season Nigerian Premier Football League is concerned.
Harrison Zondo with that free kick. Victor Collins with the header inside his own 18-yard area. Knocked away now. Walil Jetoye off this right-hand channel. Very promising. The captain, Adilani, in field. Some really good touches. And Pango Chilaka cannot get on the end of it. Ozundi gives it away. And cleared away by Kabir Balogun, that far side, upfield. Omar Ibrahim, body checked by Ohebulum Chibike. And well, that's a free kick. The referee sports that. Can the solid minus take the initiative here? There's a bit of worry now.
The player is down.
Absolutely.
Joshua John, 30 shed for the visitors. I feel a very malicious tackle there from the captain Waliu, the captain for IKORODU City. But he's back and ready to continue.
Husseini Mubarak with that twirl for NASARAWA United of this left-hand channel. It's eventually mopped away by Walil Jetoye. Now Kolaya. Strong on the ball. And the eventual pass. Looking to find Salau. Just overcooked and recouped
Really
by the solid minus.
Yeah, I think for Salau, he wasn't really moving. Fantastic combination there, Saliu. I was expecting him to take a run where the 9 shirt, where Tosin was controlling that ball.
Now Joshua John, Husseini Mubarak, balling to the box. And Omar Ibrahim was sneaking in there with the touch. Just couldn't find the target, but very promising play down this left-hand channel by the solid miners.
Fantastic assist there from Hussein Mubarak, and of course Omar Ibrahim could have done something better. But if they keep bringing all those set pieces, those area balls, I feel at one point IKORODU City, if they don't shake up the defense line, they might lose concentration, and mistakes bring goals in the world of football anywhere in the world.
We're gradually approaching the 40th minute mark right here at the Mobology Chansing Arena. Match day 4 of the Nigerian Premier Football League, for two sides yet to taste victory. And I'll call it the battle of the newly promoted sides as well. You wouldn't be wrong. NASARAWA United getting to the finals of the NNL playoffs in Enugu. Lost to Beyond limiting the final via penalties. And well, here led by Kabiru Dogo, who's a Johnny man as well in the Nigerian top flight, pretty experienced. 2 spells at Kwara United. Also was former manager of Wiki Tourist as well. It has had his spell at Lobby Stars as well. So very experienced man. Understands the workings of the league. We'll have to be seeing really how they get themselves together. Adilani, now call! And that was calmly collected by Galadima. He's had quite a number of crack at it here this afternoon. And you could see there's a spark about him, Ayoko.
He's been a man running still up front for IKORODU City at the moment, but that doesn't mean that players like Tosin and of course Saliu Yusuf are not contributing. They'll be fantastic as well. Even newcomer Adene 7 shed also been able to join that synergy up front for IKORODU City, but they just need a goal. We've already seen over 40 minutes of football in action here at the Mobilizing Johnson Arena here in Lagos for match day week 4 against the visitors, NASARAWA United. They need a goal to calm the anxiety of Lagos fans. They are yet to score a single goal in this campaign so far, but they've conceded 4, and of course just 1 point at the table. They are 19 on the log table at the moment, playing against the team who is 13th on the log table with 2 draws and 1 loss. Talking about NASARAWA United.
Chirike Olibulim. Midfield, Delani Shola. Out wide to Walil off this right-hand channel. It's a teasing ball into the path of Ayakul. The first touches just overhit, lets him down. And yeah, they look functional really. If you were here against the champions Enugu Rangers last time out, they're wearing Paul. They played very well, but the final ball letting them down, and you reckon it's only a matter of time before that first goal comes?
Yeah, good thing is the fact that there will be general transfer windows, opportunity for Coach Bright to inform the management of IKORODU City to sign more players who are more ambitious
and experienced as well. Absolutely.
They're playing greatly. They've got ex-player of Sporting Lagos on the bench, talking about review. Maybe with his wealth of experience, he was in the NPFL last season before Sporting Lagos got relegated. Maybe with his wealth of experience, he can actually contribute his own quota to this IKORODU City team. New baby, would possibly say one of the newest in the campaign as far as this 2024-2025 football season is concerned.
Adelani, now Salal, Walil Ujetoye off the right, dinking balling to the box, well cleared away by Victor Collins. And well, the Oga boys want something now, don't they? Well, they've got some defending to do. Omar Ibrahim in his own half, looking to find an Ass who is onside off that far right hand channel. And Ass needs support. Infield, Sabo Gambo back to an Ass. Yusuf, and eventually mopped away by Walil. Undukachidera for the solid minus. Now that's promising. Another offset flag up against the run of Omar Ibrahim.
But good intention from Omar Ibrahim, but the goalkeeper Faith James was at the right place at the right time to get an easy save.
Sometimes you'll have to really accept the fact that this IKORODU City side is a work in progress. It will be hard for the fans at times this season, but it's important that they understand that. Really, going forward, particularly the lack of an established NPFL forward could be
is exactly what they need, but they have to focus on winning matches and not drawing points to stay in the league. They should forget about trying to get a continental ticket like the CAF Confederation Cup or make even the top 4. But as it stands, they need to end the season on a good note. The last time we had a name in the Nigerian Premier Football League that has to do with IKORODU was a defunct IKORODU United back in 2016.
Yeah, defunct IKORODU United.
They also played against NASARAWA United home and away. IKORODU United March 24th. Then in 2016 lost 2-0 to NASARAWA United, and of course in Lagos they played 2-2 draw.
Well, that could be a chance, and it's wide from Undukachidera in jersey number 4 for the solid miners. That fell in kindly for him, just couldn't find the target.
A good intention there from the solid miners. So for the management of IKORODU City, I will advise they need to keep this team together. It's a work in progress. They've shown promising, and they've shown that this can actually be a team comes next season if they didn't relegate. They're a team that could actually get things right, get the right signing in the right places, like the attacking wing position, and of course the goal pushers. They need to spend money to get quality strikers, not just quality strikers who are experienced too.
Adelani Shola, jersey number 7, looking to thread that for Walil Ujetoye. Yeah, John Bosco goes down on the no challenge. Possession won by Omar Ibrahim. Abdusalam now has it. And Chidera Unduka with that overhead pass, and then the collision.
Too much time wasting then from the 30 share for IKORODU City. Kelechi, he could have released the ball and freed himself. He had his captain with him, Taiwo.
And well, Joshua John will get into the referee's book for that collision with Harry Sinazondu. Now they let Tony Obia go. One of the transfers made most recently to Cyprus. He was signed from Inter Lagos and then let go to Cyprus. Brought in Thangot Chilaka, who is currently on the pitch in jersey number 9 from Nordic Football Academy.
Tony Obia was a fantastic player for Inter Lagos last season in the lower division, top scorer for Inter Lagos. Unfortunately,
well, he's inside. NASARAWA United now and us! The solid miners with the solid start in Lagos, and for the umpteenth time, IKORODU City concede first in a football game in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Probably a start of something special for the solid miners, and it's the man who have scored all their goals in the campaign so far, Anas Yusuf, with his 5th strike of the campaign. He's winning away with the goals.
5 goals, 4 games for the 14th shed NASARAWA United star player, captain, hat-trick last weekend away at Maiduguri against Academy Warriors, and now he's the first to call the shot here in the city of Lagos, center of excellence, where football, entertainment, and business comes together. And of course, you could possibly see the coach, Isaac Daladi, is highly favored right now. And of course, Kabiru Dogo is celebrating with the goal scorer and currently the top scorer of the Nigerian Premier Football League after match week 4 with 5 goals. And of course, IKORODU City will have themselves to blame. Plenty of work for Coach Bright in the locker room at the end of this first half. 3 minutes additional time by the 4th official there, Oga Emmanuel, signal the additional time 4 minutes. But there was a communication gap between the centre back, Amsin Uzondi, and Kelechi. That was the result was that goal.
What a sweet finish. Walil Ojetoye off the far right hand channel. And well, it was a quick interchange down the midfield, really.
Credit must be given to Umar Ibrahim for that wonderful assist, 2 shares. You know, it makes things so easy. It could possibly would have decided to go alone, but I don't want to stretch myself. The 14 shot is free already, and of course, whoop, drop the pass for the captain, and it was just one-on-one against goalkeeper Faith James. He has no business, but the number 9 business. It is the visitors with the first win, with the first goal here, and of course, the home team concede again for the 2nd time here in this very venue in this campaign.
Now Anas yet again steers clear from Onwe. Kelechi midfield was looking to find the pass to Abdusalam. Abdusalam off that far right and channel just overhit, and goal kick for IKORODU City, who come away with possession now. Adelani into Salau. And well, there you go, NASARAWA United showing that they've been here before. They understand what it means to play at this level, making that opportunity count there. Fine finish again from a man who, by the way, is in his 2nd stint with the solid miners.
With
absolutely.
United, and currently the captain of the team, talking about the top scorer, Anas Yusuf, doing so well. And of course, talking about NASARAWA United, you said they've been here before. You're not right. You're not wrong. They've been here a couple of times. And of course, this is almost a familiar terrain as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League is concerned.
He's currently in his 3rd season Well, Wale Ojetoye, ball into the box! Finally! Oga boys! Your moment, drink it in! Thank God Chilaka opens the floodgates in the Nigerian Premier Football League for IKORODU City, and they've waited for this over 3 games. It's finally come right in front of the home fans, and the young star signed from Nordic Football Academy announces himself to the league. IKORODU City pull one back, and they are level at the Mobology Johnson Arena.
Good job for the number 9, thank God Shuku, with quick response, a better way to end the first half. The man who replaced Tori Obia, who is already on his way out of the shores of this country for Austria League already. And of course, a better way, doing the number 9 job. And of course, good one for Tango Chuku.
Thank God Chilaka with the last significant action of this half. And just when Kabiru Dogo thought he'd come away with a first half victory here, thank God Chilaka had all their ideas. Arriving in the box, sensational delivery from the captain of the side, Wale Ojetoye, and just guiding it towards the far corner. No chance for Mohamed Galadima. That is a tale of simmering proportions right here in Lagos, Nigeria. IKORODU City finally have their campaign up and running. They score for the very first time. It will come on their 4th time of trying. Well, it's been a very exciting first 45 right here at the Mobology Johnson. It was Anas Yusuf who started the scoring with a calm finish after being played in by Omar Ibrahim. And barely 6 minutes after that, Oga boys found a way back, showing how important it is to hold their own right in front of the Lagos fans who are daring to dream with this new side, the new bride of the city. Can they turn things around in the second period? Time will tell. But for now, from the Mobology Johnson, it's IKORODU City 1, NASARAWA United 1.
are live at the Mobolazi Johnson Arena, Onikon, Lagos. And of course, it is the Nigerian Premier Football League match week 4 features. IKORODU City at home against visitors, the Solid Miners, NASARAWA United. Halftime, it's IKORODU City 1, and of course, NASARAWA United 1. But NASARAWA United scored first through the Premier League top scorers at the moment. 5 goals already in 4 games. Talking about Hanas Yusuf, 14 shot, and captain of NASARAWA United. Before that equalizer from Chilaka Shuku, thank God, getting that equalizer. I have with me, before the kickstart of the second half, a strong fan of IKORODU City. What is your reaction about the first half? IKORODU City are playing very well, but in the first half they conceded first, and of course yet to get 3 points in this campaign so far. Any hope, or what do you think the coach, the manager Bright, can do in the second half?
There's a lot of pain from this match. We are creating a lot of chances, but they are missing chances up front. So, but there's a lot we can do. We are here to get the 3 points from our own ground. So they are missing chances from the midfield, but NASARAWA take the only chance they see, and they use to score. But thank God, before the end of the first half, IKORODU City equalized. And for the second half, we will do better.
Okay, do you think IKORODU City yet to get 3 points in this game? Do you think in the next 45 minutes they will get that 3 points that needed in this campaign?
Surely, definitely they will get the 3 points. We will score from the second half, definitely.
All right, thank you so much. We're kicking off for the second half of the game. And of course, I'm still in the commentary duty in company of the voice of Lagos, Tony.
Good evening from Lagos, the city where football pulses through its very streets, where the air is thick with stories of greatness, and where the game has always been more than just a sport. This is the home of the legends, the iconic ECN, which burned brightly before he deemed under the name of Nepa, the might of Julius Berger and the glory of Stores, the prospect of Niger Dock in the mid-90s, to the fire-like feeling of MFM, IKORODU United, Sporting Lagos, and clubs that made Lagos the epicenter of Nigerian football. And now, in the city that knows no half measure, a new chapter begins for the 10th time. IKORODU City, the newest bride of Lagos, born in the shadows, now standing in the spotlight. A team fresh from promotion, ready to take its place among the giants. But the path has been anything but smooth. No wins, no celebrations thus far, but today have provided us a dawn of new possibilities. Thank God Chilaka, with IKORODU City's first strike of the Nigerian Premier Football League season, and perhaps a precursor of so much more to come. Oga boys, barely 3 years in existence, can dare to dream. The goal is clear. A place in this league next season is all they desire as they measure expectations. NASARAWA United, established campaigners, back to where they belong. Another team haunted by a season that has yet to begin in earnest. But with that Anas Yusuf's early strike, you reckon they've got goals in them. 5 times they've scored already this season, and 3 points still elusive. Probably that story changes here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Under the Lagos sunshine, it's IKORODU City up against NASARAWA United for the second period. 2 goals scored in the first, and a promise of better things to come. I'm Anthony the Voice, in the company of Emmanuel Atta, right here on NPFL Live, brought to you by Propel Sports Africa.
Fantastic second half. The last time I saw a player score hat-trick and lost the World Cup 2022 final, Mbappe, but I saw Anas Yusuf scored in a hat-trick last weekend against the Academy Warriors and yet still lose. Right now he scored first in this very contest, but Chilaka, thank God, cancelled his goal in the first half. Better way to respond. Right now, the home side, IKORODU City, are searching aggressively for their first victory right here on this ground, where they lost their opening fixtures against the defending champions, Enugu Rangers. Midweek fixtures in matchday week 2, 1-0 they lost that game, even with one man down. Right now, second half is up and doing. And of course, I expect the referee, the central referee, the man from River State, Ikeshuku Taiwo, not to steal the headline, but allow us to enjoy a fantastic football. We've seen one yellow card already, and the yellow card is being done to Joshua, the 30 shirt for the Solid Miners.
Well, the Solid Miners looking to come away with something really stunning in this opening second period. Omar Ibrahim, and we'll see very early substitutions from manager Bright. Gagbe, and it's Adio Ganil, who is coming on board for Harrison Uzundu. And while Moses Shodende will be coming into that midfield to replace Kelechi Onwe John Bosco. And so it's Adio Ganil, the young star from Beyond Limits, who once again gets another crack at Premier League football. And that defense, Freedom Marvelous, was an early substitution due to injury, and replaced by Adelani Shala. And so it's Ohibulem Chibike Ngenga Leonard, Ganil Adio, who just came on, Ojetoy Walil in midfield, Shodende Moses, Oyedo Kuntosing, Salal Yusuf, and the attacking duo of Ayako and Thangot Chilaka. On the bench is Oluwadamilare Aina for the home side, Olatunji Abdul Malik. Review Iwere yet to have a crack at it today. And Folari Timotop with the other player on the bench. For the visitors, who have really giving a fight here, Galadima Mohammed in goal, a back four of Husseini Mubarak, Emeka Onyema, Victor Collins, Kabir Balogun, and look at Joshua John, who picked up a yellow card in the first half. And As Yusuf, he scored the goal for the Solid Miners here this afternoon. Sabo Gambo, Abdusalam off the left-hand channel, and Omar Ibrahim with the assist for Anas Yusuf early on. Adelani. Well, just chopping inside and looking for the run of Walil Ojetoye. The fans not excited about that one. To be honest, there's a lot of credit to the fans out here on an afternoon where we're seeing European games as well. Fans are choosing to come support their very own locally. And it says that, well, the times could be better.
Yeah, of course. What you see physically is better than what you don't even see feel physically. So the Nigerian Premier Football League is what you can actually see physically and stream anywhere in the world. But thank God to Propel Sport, NPFL Live brings you these games anywhere. And of course, you could possibly say, yeah, if you're in Lagos and a football lover, there's nothing stopping you from coming to one of the oldest stadiums in the land, talking about the Unicor Stadium, popularly called Mobilizing Johnson Arena, for a game as crucial as this, IKORODU City against the visitors, NASARAWA United. Don't forget, two teams looking for their first 3 points of the campaign. And of course, one team also looking for opportunity to score his first goal of the campaign. Of course, he had done that in the first half through Tango Chilaka, that equalizer to cancel the goal scorers, Yusuf Ananza first strike goal. So you could see that this is really a contest, and you can actually target battle of the newcomers.
Well, NASARAWA United may feel hard done if you call them newcomers. Adio Ganil off the left-hand channel. Very good catch by Galadima there. The man who just came on, just having his very first crack at the football. Adio Ganil, it's being an integral part in the success story of Beyond Limits. Of course, integral, and well, the performances in the NNL. Also stinks with the side all the way from the junior levels. Adio Ganil. We'll see a substitution this time, and it's a very defining one. It's going to be Habibu Alakija who will be coming on, and I think it will be Sabo Gamble whose afternoon is potentially done. Actually, it's Abdul Salam. Absolutely.
Fantastic player. He had, I think, contributed his own quota already. As far as this game is concerned, in the first half, he's been fantastic already. And I think he's not keeping up to pace at the moment. And I believe the reason the manager of National United had to pull him off.
Well, Kabiru Dogo with some early tactical changes. Habibu just pretty much go slotting to that attacking trio. A potential midfield trio, if you reckon. Corner kick for the Solid Miners off the far left-hand channel. Now the referee has spotted something, will stop that corner. We'll need some talking to the players. No pushing, no shoving. I expect very clean challenges in the box. It's 13th against 20th. Right here, match day 4. And can this corner be threatening? It's whipped in towards the back post, and Victor Callings was almost going to get ahead to that one, eventually mopped away by Oibulum TBK. Now they've got possession. Husseini received in midfield. Habibu now receives it. He just came on board. Alakija finds Anas Yusuf. Anas Yusuf. Omar Ibrahim into Habibu. And eventually mopped away by Ngenga Leonard. Kabir Balogun off that right-hand channel. Leonard with the clearance. The referee sports that's a free kick, a potential high boot that time, and Ngenga Leonard, and a free kick to the Oga boys.
Free kick. I think the referee gets that call. The visitors have to be very calm, especially right now. The anxiety is already beginning to set in. Scoring first and then conceding later towards the end of the first half could highly be frustrating. But right now, I think the Oga boys have a better advantage, home support, and psychologically the fact that they were able to get the equalizer before the end of first half. It's a tear of joy for the boys on white jersey.
For the history books, Tangot Chilaka scoring IKORODU City's first goal in the top flight of Nigerian football.
The man who was swapped in for Tony Obia, giving us reason why he has to be the preferred number 9, the academy prodigy.
And, well, Victor Callings needed to watch that very closely. It was a quick replay from Adio, as looking to find out your call, but saying that the player just couldn't get his word very quickly. Ayo call there.
He's been one player with X factor. If there's any player for IKORODU City who could possibly do the magic for the home side, should be the number 15. Ayo Cole. He has been fantastic, even to the build up to the equalizer for IKORODU City. He was great in it. He has been very influential.
And that's a brilliant ball into the path of Omar Ibrahim, and maybe not so brilliant because the assistant referee had spotted that. Omar's run was just a tad quicker.
A good call there from the second assistant referee, Austin Oyoko from Akwa Ibom State. He spotted that and spotted it at the right time.
It's a really special campaign. The Solid Miners, Habibu in that central position. Chidera receives it. Can they find the X factor? Wrestled up possession. IKORODU City have got a chance to come forward. Out wide to Ayako, galloping down this left-hand channel. Cannot get the better of his man. And well, some really good defensive work from Emeka Onyema.
The ball is out of play already, and of course it was wasted a lot of time clearing that ball out. And now the home side, IKORODU, have picked the ball through Adeniyi.
The Solid Miners, now they come upfield. Habibu Alakija. It's very assertive defending from that man.
Hamsin Uzandi.
Actually, Oegulem GBK and jersey number 5 with that defensive work to ensure that the Lagosians can hold on to the football. It's been a very special campaign, if you reckon. Can't remember the last time we've seen the number of away victories we've seen thus far. 7 away victories.
In match day week 3 of the Nigerian Premier Football League, there was no single home game as far as those games for weekend were concerned. There was no single home victory, all away victories and few draws at home. So the dynamism of the Nigerian Premier Football League is already changing, and of course the partner between Propel Sport, NPFL Live and the Nigerian Premier Football League, it's a marriage made in heaven. And of course we're bringing this live anywhere in the world to stream and share opinion as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League is concerned.
And many thanks to Africa Sports Network for also providing the visibility needed to have this globally. Propel Sports Africa. Don't forget you can subscribe to the NPFL Live Club for a season fee of just 1,500 naira, Nigerian naira.
You also have a chance for installmental payments if you couldn't just do one payment at a go. No one, you can't get this better package elsewhere, only through Propel Sports Africa.
Yeah, installmental payments of just 500 naira. But with 1,500 naira, you can watch over 200 games. Well, that's a foul. Centre referee Ikechukwu Taiwo sporting that. And it was Emeka Onyema who was brought down there on the right-hand channel. NASARAWA United attacking from left to right in the second period. Green top, green shorts. And the Lagosians right to left. Kabir Balogun will be the man to potentially deliver this. The man who last season was on the books of Kwara United, and that's a brilliant whip into the box towards the far side, kept alive. Husseini Mubarak cannot send it in, and it's cleared away by Salal into the path of Adelani in his own half, and wins a throw. IKORODU City secured promotion with a convincing 2-0 victory over Madiba FC. It was, by the way, another Lagos team based in the suburb of Oshodi in Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks to a brace from Toib Ayejigbe, finishing second in the playoffs. Adio Ganu now in midfield for Shodende. Moses out wide, brought down beautifully by Walil, cut back into the box, cleared away by Emeka. Now Habibu sees the pass, lots of spaces for Anas Yusuf to capitalize. Watched by Ngenge Leonard. Well, that's a timely challenge, but it's picked up yet again off the left-hand channel. And IKORODU City managed to clear their lines. And that's a foul. Called back by the referee. Kabir Balogun brought down that right-hand channel for the Solid Miners. Bright was there. Mbagbe just having a couple of words with two substitutions, Alade and Review, getting ready to come on in this second period. As, the Solid Miners have a free kick themselves. Bright, assisted by Bello Adebayo. He was first assistant to the former head coach Sadiq Dabiri since 2022. He's now been given the responsibility to lead the side. Rashid Bangoshe also added to his coaching crew. Former MFM and Gateway player. Well, the free kick now whipped into the box. Cleared away. Now Habibu Alakija looking to switch play towards the far left-hand side. And the challenge, and Moses Shodainde wins the free kick for IKORODU City, dipping their own half.
They prepare for some two new energy. We are talking about Alade and of course Rivo. Maybe that would be what IKORODU City needs at the moment. But good call there from Adene, trying to connect the 9 chair, the goal scorer Shilaka Tangod. But the ball was too fast for the number 9, the man who got the equalizer. And of course on record, the man who scored IKORODU City first goal of the campaign as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League season is concerned.
And Bright Ozegbagbe is a man who understands how to put talents together. Well, that's a foul, of course. The referee sports that very clearly. And it's a Nas Yusuf. He's a thorn in the flesh of that defense line. Every time he gets on the ball.
It's a setup, like a trap from the captain, Anas Yusuf. And of course, the centre back, Chibueke, actually bought it alongside his, the man talking about Leonard. They need to be very careful with the number 14, as we know they prepare for their substitution, and we've seen it is Ayoko that makes his way out for Rivo. And of course, it's a free kick for the Solid Miners, a very vantage position.
And so 2 substitutions. Well, for IKORODU City, Review Iwere, formerly of Sporting Lagos, now of IKORODU City, comes in for Ayoko. From Kabir, but Solid Miners are mining deep into Lagos soil, looking to find the precious gifts. And that was a moment of ecstasy, pure brilliance from Kabir Balogun. From Kabir Balogun. Free kick right into the bottom corner. And Faith James just couldn't get that out. The fullback with his very first goal in the colours of NASARAWA United. And it's an incredible set-piece finish. NASARAWA United lead away from home, 2-1. And IKORODU City have a lot of tinkering to do.
A lot of thinking to do here, Tony. The Mobilizing Justin Arena, you could see the 23 shared the right back for Solid Miners with that set piece, heartbreaking moment for the home side. And of course, you could possibly be wondering what were the back four thinking. The defense wall was so porous, and Faith James could take part of the blame because he actually gave the right back options to select the side to put in a goal. And of course, there's no better way to start the second half for the visitors, the boys from the city of Lafia, Nasarawa State, and now Leeds in the city of Lagos. Like I told you earlier on, they are very familiar with this very, very ground. That is why I said earlier on, this is a game you could possibly say battle of the two newcomers, because both teams were in the campaign last season or last 2 seasons. So it is the one who had a better time as far as the campaign is concerned that stays so on an advantage mode at the moment. So the Lagos side, IKORODU City have to battle from back to get the 3 points here now.
What a special finish that from Kabiru Balogun. Spent 4 seasons at Kwara United before making that switch. 25 games last season for Kwara United. He also had a stint with El Kanemi Warriors on his second journey with NASARAWA United, a side he played for back in 2018 as well. Also played for Kano Pillars. And would you believe that Kabiru Balogun played for IKORODU City well, a couple of years back?
Footballers are travelers, they are journeymen. They stay where they stay where is home for them, and of course they stay with who pays their fees at the moment. For the goal scorer Kabiru Balogun, NASARAWA United pays his bills at the moment, so he lives in the city of Lafia and enjoys football here. But right now he's in Lagos, tormenting a team that he might have had a few knowledge about, because this is a new team, the newest as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League is concerned. IKORODU City, they weren't in the league ever. They were formed as far back as January 2022. 2 years later, they gained promotion to the Nigerian Premier Football League, played the lower divisions in the last 2 seasons and gained promotions ahead of Madiba and of course Inter Lagos to see a place.
Adelani of the right-hand channel into the Tingat box and looking for options, eventually mopped away. And actually it was IKORODU United he played for back in 2016, which of course is clearly different from IKORODU City, just for the records. And we'll see another substitution for NASARAWA United. And manning jersey number 30, Joshua John, off for Thedo Shimangande.
That's Kabiru Dogo just looking to ring in those changes, bring something a bit different.
There is also Shamasu Mohammed, who comes on as well. I'll confirm that substitution for you in a bit, but now the Oga boys, Walil Ojetoye down that right-hand channel. Still Ojetoye with possession. Can they find the equalizer here? Well, the referee spots nothing, says play on. NASARAWA United come away with possession and the eventual touch out for a throw. Well, the fans towards that left, well, thought otherwise in that situation.
I think the referee gets a call. You should be able to understand the emotions of football fans. You can't always get everything right, but as far as I'm concerned from the commentary view, I think that wasn't a call for the home side. They need to work to get the goals they need here. And they need to work to get the 3 points that has been eluding them since the beginning of this campaign. So also the away side, there too are here to pick the maximum 3 points. They haven't really picked any since the beginning of the campaign so far. So they are here to do so.
Salah for the Lagos-based side. Still Salah in jersey number 18. Looking for the run of his teammate on that far side. Picked by Alakija, hard worker. Now one back by Ojetoye. The pass is poor, and Meka Onyema does well to clear upfield into the path of Anas Yusuf. Midway through the pitch now. Well, looking to find the pass by Sabo Gambo. And the solid Miners really digging deep here, looking to find something special. What a free kick by Kabiru.
Experienced player. You rightly said he was in this league as far back as 2016 for IKORODU United, then the defunct now IKORODU United, and of course he had a privilege of playing against NASARAWA United then too in the opening game of the league campaign, March 24. He lost 2-0 away at Lafia, and of course played 2-2 in Lagos against this very team. And right now against IKORODU United, now he plays for this very team, NASARAWA United. So he has brought his wealth of experience into this particular side, NASARAWA United. NASARAWA United, that campaign and that year ended the campaign on 13th position. The current position they are at the moment for IKORODU, the defended IKORODU United, they were relegated because they came 19 on the log table after 36 games with only 32 points. So you could possibly say yes, his wealth of experience he has brought into this NASARAWA United side, and that was why he was able to be the man to take the set piece to get the second goal for the visitors. Talking about Balogun Kabir, 23 shared for NASARAWA United.
Well, IKORODU United got promoted at some points, especially with the likes of MFM and Plateau United and Niger Tornadoes. They got relegated just after promotion, barely 1 year in the league. But this one, a special team. Well, that's a fine turn, and looking for the strike on the swivel review iron, where it eventually cleared away. Now picked up by Anas Yusuf, looking to switch play, and Walil Ajetoye, ever committed, ever devoted captain of the side, showing his real quality down that right hand channel. He took the captain's armband of Tosin Oyedokun at the start of last season. He's been with the club from the very first season in the NNL. He scored 5 goals last season in all competitions, 2 in the NNL, 1 in the President Federations Cup, and twice in the Lagos State FA Cup, one that they won as well, the Lagos State FA Cup.
Yeah, of course, they also won that FA Cup. They were fantastic in that competition. A player's down, Tony, and he's the experienced man, the man who indeed scored a decisive goal that separated both sides. Balogun Kabir, the medical team is already there to attend to the star player.
Yeah, just being looked at. The vehicle on the pitch, and has been put on the stretcher right away. I think perhaps tied legs for Kabiru, and probably a signifier for Kabiru Dogo to make a substitution. We'll see. Through, taking quickly, Adil Ganil. Balling to the box, Victor Collins with the clearance. Walil Ajetoye, and cleared away by Victor Collins. Now Leonard, very strong on the ball, and getting Leonard.
I think Leonard is too slow for especially when you are trailing by 1 goal to 2. You should also learn to release your ball on time as a centre back, as one of the centre back for the IKORODU City. He's been delaying the release of the ball from the beginning of first half, and I think it's a major talking point for manager Bright.
Oh, that's a brilliant ball into Moses, chops inside and cannot find the finish. Oh, what a glorious chance for the Oga
A major
boys.
talking point
for manager
Fantastic
Bright.
work done
Oh, that's a brilliant point to
Everything
Moses. Chops
clearly
inside and
done.
cannot find the finish.
Clear-cut chances. You can't explain how on earth you miss such a scoring opportunity. Should your team end up not picking 3 points here, you have a lot of explanation and apology to do to the management and of course the fans. But good one there for the newcomer, the 23 shirt for the home side, IKORODU City. Moses is the man. Fantastic game, and of course you must give credit to Adeneye for that true pass.
Oh, that's a good touch this time, and the strike blocked away. Well, the heat turning up now. Salah, the challenge comes in there. The referee calls that penalty. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, it's a free kick. It's not a penalty. It's a free kick.
At a very vantage position, and emotions are high right now, Tony, in the city of Lagos, and even the visiting fans of NASARAWA United are not really happy with the central referee decision. Ikeshu Kutayo from Rivers State, but he is doing his job, and I think it's a very good call. 2 players are down. The goal scorer, the top scorer at the moment, as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League is concerned in this campaign, superstar Anas Yusuf needs urgent medical attention, even as we see the visitors preparing to defend that 3-point lead here.
77 minutes. Well, of course, no time to waste. And as Yusuf just wants to be put into the vehicle right away and wheeled away from the pitch, but real opportunity for the Oga boys. Can they do what the big boys do? Just like the solid Miners, who put away a sensational free kick in a similar position. This is even closer. Can they find the touch? There's a couple of substitutions being readied by Kabiru Dogo. There's Habib and Xavier as well.
Christian Xavier and of course Habib are ready to be the latest energy for the visitors. And for IKORODU City, is a test of time. If they must roll with the big boys in the Nigerian Premier Football League, then their test begins here.
Salah, Tosin and Moses. What will the idea be? It's right on the edge of the 18-yard box, and it's struck sweetly, but it's well blocked, and that will be for a corner. Salah with the eventual strike there, well blocked by that NASARAWA United defense wall. Corner off the far left-hand channel as we approach the 80th minute mark right here in Lagos. IKORODU City searching for an equalizer and potentially a chance to turn this game on its head. Ball whipped into the box towards the far side. Doesn't sneak in, kept alive by Leonard, who turns and swivels and strikes. Corner kick for IKORODU City yet again. What a pressure.
High tenacity game. The fans are having a game of their life. The only thing that is lacking from this IKORODU City side is the fact that they've not been able to see back of the net as often as they could possibly. That is the only thing. But for the fact that they have this fighting spirit, resilient spirit, that's one thing that keeps going for them. I wish they could put this to use even in their next away fixtures as far as the Nigerian Premier Football League campaign is concerned. Home and away, put this kind of performance. I'm sure with time you improve and teams will get used to you.
Well, there's a bit of worry for goalkeeper Mohamed Galadima, who's currently on the turf. Needs some attention. Mohamed Galadima joined from Kano Pilas. Very experienced goalkeepers. He's got over 100 NPFL appearance to his name. Had a stint with Wicked Tourist. But he's one who is solidly rooted in the NASARAWA United tradition. And spent 3 stints with the side. The goalkeeper made a couple of good saves, stopping Rivio and Solomon Alade the other time. So we'll see those substitutions now. And As, by the way, is back on the pitch. And Kabiru Dogo wants to shake things off. Now Habib comes on board for Sabo Gambo. And Christian Xavier as well, making way onto the pitch. Well, that corner taking very shortly into Ganil and whipped in towards the back post. Leonard cannot get to it. Perhaps the tallest in this IKORODU City side, the centre back, Jesse number 36. What a night. Did I say night? What an evening.
Late evening sunshine in the city of Lagos.
Of course, the sun is still shining. Not shining on IKORODU City just yet. They need to work really hard to get something significant. Adio, with that long ball from deep. Leonard hits it right into the enemy territory. And that's well cleared away by the substitute. Now Adio Ganiu. Moses. Shudain Day looking to find the pass. The assistant reference flag is up.
Yeah, offside one. Offside call there. But vision, great vision from Moses, the man who had earlier on missed that golden opportunity to get the equalizer for IKORODU City.
And, well, one of the substitutions, Xavier Chuku, goes into that centre back position. And Jesse number 32. That's well, Kabiru Dogo looking to just seal this one. He's got 7 minutes to do that. And Shamasu Mohammed. And well, this time the strike just wide from Habibu Al-Lakija. Well, trying to play their way out of the back and now into trouble. The solid miners looking for that strike. Victor Callings on the end of it. Blocked away, brought down brilliantly by Shamasa Mohammed. Given away. Now Wali Ojetoye needs support. Gets one on the far side. Well worked towards the far right-hand channel. Searching for options. Alade. In Jesse number 11 looking for the strike. Blocked away. And into the path of Mohammed, who will shield and turn and then find the pass. Brilliantly done into Alakija. And now Anas. What a skillful touch towards Habib, who have just come on this right-hand channel. Given away, picked up by Moses. Into Adelani. Chops inside. Infield now to Salal. In Jesse number 18. And forced all the way back. Oga boys. Hoping to avoid yet another defeat.
They are not imposing themselves on the game. The kind of performance you expect. A lot of signing needs to be done by this team, IKORODU City, if they need to stay as one of the participating teams as far as the NPFL is concerned. Comes next season when the season goes off break. Plenty of signings to be done by the management. I will advise.
Well, now they give it away. A very dangerous position. And Mohammed have got it for the solid miners on that far side. Wins a throw. Thedo Shimagonde and jersey number 31 now up front. As Umar Ibrahim got substituted. This will be an incredible victory for them if they can see this through. Adio Ganil.
It will be their first away victory of the campaign. They haven't been able to get any away victory so far. They almost did that last weekend in the city of Maiduguri against Academy Warriors, but they lost that game 4-3 in a 7-goal thriller.
Given away poorly into Anas. Now Teardal back into Anas Yusuf. There's a beeb on that decoy run. Decides to find it, Teardal Shimogande. And now picked up now by Moses into Alade. And well defended by Victor Collins, who have got the blonde
iconic hairdo.
Yeah, absolutely. Never really had a lot of play time at Remo Stars. Out wide, Walil Ojetoye, the captain of the side, teasing ball into the box. Cleared away. Kept alive now by Ohigwelem Chibike. Time running away. 3 minutes before the 90. Where will that moment of brilliance come from? It's Shodain De ball into the area. And the cut back by Doku Tosin. Sniffed in the air by Mohamed Galadima. Review Ira was lurking right in that 6-yard box. But just couldn't get into it. Faith James now into Salah. Oyedokun Tosin, very important part of this team as well. Now Moses has it yet again into the path of Adilani. The ball to find Alade off this left-hand channel. Adil looking to chop inside. The touch from Habibu Alakija out for a throw. NASARAWA United, a very established team, twice in the final of the President's Federations Cup. What times they lost, they've had the opportunity to play in the CAF Champions League and Confederations Cup as well. Now they've got a chance to come forward. Out wide, Shamasu Mohammed off the left-hand channel. Watched by Walil, looking for Anas. And the strike, the block by Leonard is timely too. And cleared away by Walil Ojetoye. What a counter-attacking move, that one.
Good call from the referee. And I think the captain for the visitors, the Solid Miners, is limping already. It will
need to be changed, except it's an antics by the player himself anyway.
Kabir Doga looking to see this one through. Joins the cast of very celebrated names on the Nigerian footballing ecosystem to handle this side. Well, once managed by Daniel
Amokachi, not many people know.
Yeah.
And the great Beatrice Bewarang. Now Adil looking for the cutback. Emeka Onyema with the defensive workout for a throw on this near left-hand channel. Taking very quickly into Salah. Now Adil teasing ball into the area. And, well, just couldn't fall in kindly for Oyedokun Tosin. Review, Wali Ojetoye plays with a lot of gal and swagger, giving away. And it's played upfield. Tedo Shimagande off the left-hand channel inside the 18-yard box, makes a mess of it.
And that should have been game, set, and match.
Very poor one. That would have closed. He would have closed the game for Coach Galadima and his entire coaching crew here and the fans of NASARAWA United. But it was too slow with that ball. But again, you need to say it, goalkeeper Faith James really tried to make the result and the scoreline so decent. It is up now for left now for the IKORODU City
Guys, to see if they can actually share point here.
Now, we're now into additional time. Ball into the box. Well, kept alive that time. Walio Ojetoye, the goalkeeper, off his line. Ball arriving in the blocks. Headed away by Emeka Onyema. He's been imperious this evening in defense for the solid miners. Now Leonard with the strike. The block comes in there and trickles out for a throw to IKORODU City. Over 260 games for Kabiru Dogo. 95 victories. Oh, Walia glides away from his marker off the right, chops inside, looks for the cutback, and knocked away by Habib. Still IKORODU City. That's a free kick. Well called by the referee. Oh dear.
Plenty of opportunity, goal scoring opportunity being missed here. And of course, that's why United are begging for the time of their life to see if they can actually jealously guide these golden 3 points here in faraway city, Nasarawa to Lafia to Lagos. It's over 8 hours journey geographically by road, Tony. And here, these boys all the way from Lafia are in the city of Lagos, bagging the 3 point they actually needed, the first for the campaign they need here in the center of excellence. And of course, for IKORODU City, they are looking for that golden equalizer.
Has to be it. 4 minutes of additional time, and that 4 almost wrapping up this free kick. Ganir Adil. There's Moses Shodain there as well, off that far right in channel. Very close to the 18-yard box. The delivery has to be right. If IKORODU City wants to get anything from this game, Adil Ganir takes a bit of time. Can the delivery be right? And this time takes it into the 18-yard box, and Walio Ojetoye cannot get a clearness of contact. Kept alive by Oigbulem Chibike. Now Leonard chops inside, needs support, goes for the strike, makes a mess of it. Goal kick, Nasarawa United.
Poor one there from Leonard. He could have done better. Needs to be more purposeful, needs to be more ambitious, and this almost facing the last minute of the game already, few minutes before the referee called the shot for the final whistle. Heartbreaking moment for these two sides, for IKORODU City, back-to-back lose on this very ground against Rangers 1-0 and now 2-1 here on a Saturday. You feel it should be a fantastic weekend for the Lagos fans.
Well, that's a free kick. Shamasu Mohammed. Some good work on that far left-hand channel. Brought down by Oigbulem Chibike, who, by the way, have not missed a minute for IKORODU City so far this campaign. He's played all 4 games. And that free kick will give the solid miners all the time they need to perhaps see this one through. And can this free kick be right? Hussein Mubarak blasting that one right over the bar. It's been a very exciting day. 3 goals, a beautiful free kick, a fine finish by Anas Yusuf, and the very first in the NPFL for Thank God Chilaka. Ohegbulem, now Salah in the center circle. They need to get the ball into the half of the solid miners. It's where it's needed most. Yes, we're just in the dying seconds of this one now. Well defended by Husseini Mubarak, picked up by Shamasu. Really good give and goal, but just short of quality at the tail end of it. Salah, now Review Ayenwere, who have dropped into the middle of the park. Out wide to Wali Ojetoye. Husseini comes out the better of that challenge. Now into Tedo Chimagande. Mohamed Shamasu off the left-hand channel. There's Anna somewhere. Still Mohamed. Very intricate with the play. Habibu Alakija. Habibu! And into the hands of Faith James. Now the fans out here expecting much more. The performance again have not been below par, but it just hasn't been spectacular either. Adioganil into Adelani. Oh, that's a brilliant ball into the path of Alade. The challenge comes in there, and it's a free kick. Oh, the offside flag now called against Alade. Just number 11. In the meantime, Adelani Shola just had a bash into the face, and that's a free kick for the away side. They're almost there. Almost there.
Adini is already limping.
And, well, I think the injuries are just dragging the game.
It was a man who took over from Freedom Marvelous earlier on in the first half of the game. Right now he has picked and knocked. He has played well, very well as far as this game is concerned. Just the goals wasn't really coming. I like his combination, and of course, it won't be forgotten for that assist to Moses. Of course, unfortunately, Moses missed that opportunity to score that equalizer. But again, it is the longest additional time in the heart of Nasarawa United guys. The boys from Lafia hoping to pick 3 points here.
Leonard now into Salah. Can they capitalize? Shodende looking to switch bleed towards this near left-hand channel. And Mekal Yema, who are being simply untouchable in defense alongside Victor Collins, giving a very good account of themselves. And we've played about 8 minutes of additional time now. That's Adioganil out wide. Oyedoku challenging into Wali Ojetoye. Now Review Ayenwere, the scorer of Sporting Lagos' first goal in the NPFL. Can he capitalize here? Day! Galadima with the punch. Corner kick. IKORODU City. Well, it's being the central referee using his initiative to handle the game. Yeah, because
additional time wasted. The time wasted, you have to add more. It's the rules of the game anywhere in the world, according to the new FIFA rule book. And of course, you know, both sides have been wasting time already, so you couldn't just end that game that way.
And there you go. The Solid Miners get their campaign on the way. Right here in Lagos, a city of dreams where impossibility is nothing. The big boys are back to where they belong. Back with 3 precious points. And the Oga boys crestfallen, heartbroken for the 4th time of trying in the big league. IKORODU City yet to taste the victory. It's another loss for them. Their 3rd in 4 games. And truly a very tough start for the Lagos-based team. It's been an incredible match day of great excitement. Yet another away victory in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Nasarawa United have done it again. Back in 2022, the last time they were in the league, it was a 1-0 win over MFM. Ohana Chom scoring the only goal right here in Lagos to get all 3 points. Now they're back to the NPFL. They're back with a victory in Lagos. Surely there is something about this crop of players. IKORODU City needs to keep their head up, but so far so good. They finally have their very first goal of the campaign. Thank God Chilaka equalizing on the stroke of half-time after Anas Yusuf put the Solid Miners ahead. And in the second half, it was Kabiru Balogun, the former Kwara United defender, with a sensational free kick into the bottom corner, and no chance for Faith James. His very first goal in the colours of the green for the Solid Miners, and an incredible victory for the NASARAWA United side. It's done and dusted under the Lagos sunshine, and for Bright Ozebgagbe, lots of work to be done. They'll have to go back and re-strategize for what is to come.
Of course, they have to go back to plan very well. They make their next trip away. The Happy Boys, the City of Jos, on Sunday, 6th October, 4 p.m. They'll be playing Plateau United, IKORODU City. That will be the next game. And for NASARAWA United, they will be at home against Bayelsa the same day, 4 p.m., different venues. And of course, for NASARAWA United, their first away victory of the campaign. 4 games, 2 draws, 1 loss to 1 win so far for the Solid Miners here. And of course, they picked the ultimate 3 points here in the city of Lagos. And of course, the Wolves, the bad dreams for the newcomers. IKORODU City continues. 4 games, 1 draw, 2 lost so far. Yet to pick 3 points.
But again, they've been able to score their first goal in the campaign. Maybe in their next fixtures, where they make a away trip to the city of Plateau,
just to play Plateau United, they could possibly get away victory. But I've enjoyed myself here on the commentary box with you, Tony. The Nigerian Premier Football League is back and better with Propel Sport and NPFL Live.
Well, in Lafia, it was a point for the Solid Miners. A point.